Well, it's something I've always enjoyed. Started out as a little kid, toddler. I climbed up in the office chair at mom and dad's house and started tinkering around. Then learning about obviously the software side at that point, and just trying to start understanding it. And the older I got, the more I did with it.
So the reason I wanted a computer was I got back into amateur radio last year, and these days, if you've got an amateur radio station, you need a computer for various functions. The feeling that I could get a better computer, not necessarily for less money, but one of my own choosing, all the components that give me good speed, good value, good performance.
And then as far as my favorite part, probably whenever I turn it on and it works. And then by the time I got up to, I guess it was middle school, I started doing more with the hardware. Then junior high and high school started really doing a lot with hardware and custom builds. And now between myself and friends and family, I've built somewhere between 50 and 100 full custom rigs just from nothing, and then countless other repairs.
It worked, and it works great. Getting, going down through the laundry list of all the components that you need, researching them, and settling on what to buy for each component, be it the motherboard or the memory or the solid state drive. Selecting all those components and seeing it come together to make a workable system.
Well, it can teach patience. Whenever things are not going your way and you're having issues and you just can't figure out what it is, take a step back, regroup, think about it, and it helps you with your problem solving. I mean, I feel like people either look at one extreme or the other. They either think it's extremely easy and they know nothing about it and would probably ruin everything they bought if they tried it. And some people think it's just really hard, and they have no idea how easy it can be if you have the right start.
No, it went together smoothly. I guess maybe the case might have been one of the more difficult things to settle on. So I wanted to keep the radio transmission, that RF energy, out of the computer, and likewise didn't want the electrical noise that the computer might generate from getting into the radio. So a good steel case was, I guess, one of the hardest things to find that did not have the plexiglass door on it, so you could see all the blinking lights inside the computer. I wanted it to be totally steel enclosed and therefore magnetically shielded.
First thing I always do with any build for myself or for other people is know your budget. Pick your price range and know what you're going to do with it. While a lot of the computers you see built and customized are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. If people are really building them for high-end gaming or video editing, it doesn't have to be. You can start out small. You can even do custom builds for $500. It's not going to be the best in the world, but it's probably better than a lot of things you can just pull off the shelf.
PCPartPicker.com is a good place to start because they will give you selection of components that are compatible with each other, and it's a good place to get started in the right direction because you can't just take it for granted.
Or you can kind of do what I try to do, take it a step further and make it almost like, I don't want to say art, that sounds way too cliche, but make it something unique, something that is not only cool to use, but something that's really cool to look at and show other people.